makes me crazy. I dream about our babies, gazing them days and contagious. You're my baby. We know each other like the back of our hands. Understand, there's no mistaking. I'm taking 'cause you're my trust.
Good YouTube, it's your girl Asia.
And it's your boy BJ.
Back in the building.
Back in effect.
Back like we never left.
Back up in this thing. Back in front of your face with another fire reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, we about to get into this.
Right on back down that journey, y'all.
Right back into it, man. Right back into it, for real.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like I can't even feel how I want to feel right now. It's like I don't know how to feel. It's like I'm paralyzed right now.
Well, what has that come over you?
I don't know. It's just like when I looked at the title, I just feel like I paralyzed. I don't know.
You are so lame.
That was lame?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of lame. Fuck it though.
If y'all read the title, we're doing NF's Paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
I think this is the last track on the very first album or his EP or his mixtape. I don't know, his CD, the first album that he had. This is the last one, I think, on that first one.
Paralyzed?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna jump into this one and then we moving on to intro number 2, okay?
Absolutely.
So if you are new here, welcome. Be sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ.
You don't want to miss it.
Nothing. You have come to the right place.
You will not be let down. Let's get it. NF,
come
Paralyzed.
with me if you want to live.
It is what it is. Paralyzed. How did that make you feel?
Like I know what that feels like, to almost feel like you don't have any feelings. To almost feel like you don't, like, I wouldn't say that you don't exist, but it makes you feel like you don't have.
You numb.
You're so numb to the things and the abuse and the pain and the hurt and the tears. It's like almost like it's just become a program of who you are. Like you don't even understand anything else anymore because all you know is pain and hurt, and it just becomes normal to you after you feel it for so long. It's almost like, okay, if I cry this time, like the cry won't hurt as much, even though I'm still crying. Yeah. If you know, if I get my ass whooped this time, like this whooping can't hurt like all the other ones that have hurt worse than this or about the same. It's like I'm so used to it at this point that
it's paralyzed.
Nothing else.
Yeah, you don't feel it.
It can't hurt anymore. You know what I mean? And that's
what I take from it too. It's just like that's what he's saying in the music too.
That's what he just said.
It's exactly what he's saying in the music. It's like I can't even feel my own feelings anymore. When you mentally get to a point where you can't even feel, it's like you don't even know how to feel.
That's
deep.
I mean?
Yeah, that's real deep.
That's deep because a lot of people, like if you haven't had that experience, there wouldn't be any words to explain that feeling. You know what I mean? And he's singing about it, and obviously it can take you to a dark place, a deep place, a sad place. But I feel like this takes you somewhere different. This makes you feel different. Yeah,
this dude, and not just that, but like the song is slowed down, so it's like you feel more what he's saying because he's like, obviously he's singing it.
Yeah, come on, NF.
He can sing too.
Yeah, he can.
Takes a lot of talent.
Say, man.
When did I become so cold? When did I become ashamed? Oh, where's the person that I know? They must have left. They must have left with all my faith. I'm paralyzed. Where are my feelings? I no longer feel things. I know I should. I'm paralyzed. Where is the real me? I'm lost and it kills me inside. I'm paralyzed, scared to live, but I'm scared to die. And it's like this pain and I buried mine a long time ago, but it's still alive. And it's taking over me, where am I? I wanna feel something, I'm numb inside. But I don't feel nothing, I wonder why. I'm in a race of life and time passed by. Look, I sit back and I watch it. Hands in my pockets, waves come crashing over me, but I just watch them. I just watch them. I'm underwater, but I feel like I'm on top of it. I'm at the bottom, but I don't know what the problem is. I'm in a box, but I'm the one that locked me in. Suffocating in the one of the oxygen.
He said, I'm in a box, locked in a box. I can't find the key, I can't unlock it.
No, he said, I don't have no oxygen.
Yeah, locked in a box with no oxygen.
Yeah.
Damn, like you suffocating.
Right. That's exactly
Yeah.
what it feels like. Especially, man.
Suffocating.
I just want to just tell everybody out there that knows what this feels like that has been through this, like, there is some light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely.
Like, I know that there's a struggle sometimes to come out of that. Like, when you lose yourself, when you lose your feelings, when you lose a sense of, like, who you were supposed to be.
Right.
Like, there is hope. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. Like, you just gotta find it in yourself to find the solace that makes you believe in who you are. Follow that and hold on to it, because sometimes
yourself.
that's all you have
It's yourself.
is yourself. And you don't need anybody to let you know that it's gonna be okay. You don't need support of anybody else. Like, you are your biggest supporter, and you can be your biggest fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Become your own greatest support system.
Yeah, because sometimes that's what it comes down to. There is nobody else. There's
That's where it
nobody
starts.
that's gonna believe in you. Like nobody cares about you. They could care less. A lot of people just feel like that, and you get into this really fucking lonely place, this lonely world, this just feeling alone. Just remember to just have that faith in yourself, like, because that's all you can do. Like, and it sucks. It sucks that you are the only one. It's like nothing that's gonna be handed to you, and it's a gift that only you can give yourself.
Yeah.
it's to find that in yourself.
That's the best way. That's like a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah, after all of that, and you come through all of that, the biggest gift that you can give to yourself is just believing in who you are, and who you want to be, and who you think you should have become.
Right.
Before it was taken all away.
Yeah. And truly, like you said, truly support yourself first.
Yeah, because the majority of people that you know, your friends, your family, like most of the people that you know, that, you know, whoever you would call your friend or your confidant, like whoever that person is, like a lot of them have that. A lot of people around you have really close friends or really close family, and sometimes you feel like you don't have any of it. Even to the friends that you call the friend. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're not really that.
And not in the end. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like you just kind of exist in my world, but nobody knows what world I live in. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's not for everybody else to care. It's about you caring for yourself.
Absolutely. That's a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah.
That you have to care about it. It's not even anybody else's responsibility. You can't even put that expectation on somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to put it on yourself.
Yeah.
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 That's absolutely, that's extremely important. beautiful song.
I feel my throat getting tight.
You can sing to this song.
Yeah. Wow.
Real. I can see you and him collabing on this song. I'm paralyzed. Just my first reaction to this song. It's a beautiful ass song.
Yes.
Shows me like a way different side of NF.
Yeah.
He still has to throw in a rap in there. You know what I mean? Just to let you know that it's, hey, I'm still there.
Yeah. Right.
I still do this. But yeah, for him to slow it down and to sing like that, that just shows you how he's multifaceted. You know
that was
what I
a
mean?
beautiful song.
Yeah, he's multifaceted.
Yeah.
And that song wasn't even a whole lot about like lyrics or nothing. He had great lyrics in there and said great things in there, you know, things that really that are poignant, that kind of hit you. But at the end of the day, it's more of a feeling song, an emotional song.
It definitely pulls out the emotion. I think it takes you to, like, as soon as he started saying, just me personally, you know, it just started making me think about a lot of things. Like, because I feel like when you get into those positions, like, obviously you conform to a lot of the things that are being brought into your environment. And some kind of way along the way you lose yourself, you know what I mean? And when he started talking about like saying the word paralyzed and explaining what he meant by saying what he was saying, I personally was thinking about like my own, like what paralyzed me, like what made me feel paralyzed to my situation. Right. What made me feel like
makes you come numb to your feelings or lose feelings where you should be feeling about
Yeah. So this was, that's
a great point. That's a great point.
Yeah. Just him saying like what it meant for him. I think it started making me think, you know, that's about true. Myself. Yeah. Just like kind of like, why do I feel like I'm paralyzed to certain things, like feelings? And I've said it before, like I still struggle, and it's a hard thing to kind of keep yourself on the right path and stay, you know, averted to the right things and not go back, because you can harbor on so many feelings and emotions. Those things make people think evil about other people and say things to people that they don't mean. Just negatively in general. So it's like,
it's a very emotion evoking song. Like really like heavily.
Definitely.
Thought evoking, like for real. Like really, like you said, paralyzed. Like he's talking about the thing that's giving him paralysis, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so I think naturally when you hear this song, it makes you sit back and think of the same thing. Like,
and think about that shit, because if you think about
it's a great song.
What's really making you paralyzed is probably what has traumatized your ass, and you sometimes you don't even know it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Until years and years and years later, when you figure out like, damn, like I'm paralyzed to some shit because I'm traumatized by it. Like literally, like think about it. Think about it, okay? Y'all tell me in the comments if y'all can understand what I'm trying to
basically like
relate.
Like you give y'all story, you know, as far as what's giving you or what gave you paralysis, as far as like emotionally, as far as like relationship wise, like what did you go through and how you got out of it, like the why and how you got out of it is the most important part. That shit is very important.
Because that's the hardest part about the paralyzation, is that it's hard to move on from it, to learn from it, to not be angry behind it, to like, because it's a scar, man. Like if you paralyzed, trust and believe that you done fucking been through the dirt, the mud, goddamn drowned, came back up, found your breath again, and then got smothered again. Like, you are paralyzed because you done been through a lot. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So that's all he's saying, basically, is understanding that. So
understanding that, and like he said, understanding your own journey. You know what I mean? Carry on that journey. He threw me for a loop today. I thought, you know, we were gonna have something upbeat, and this was a little more laid back.
I like this.
Emotional.
I liked it. I mean, I hate, you know, it always make me think about these deep ass thoughts though. Like, that's some crazy shit.
It started evoking. And
I was in a happy mood before I started this video. Like, damn.
But that's the thing about the music. It always makes you sit and think about certain things.
That shit started making me think. Like, literally. Like,
that lets you know it's a good song.
I guess, you know, I didn't know what to expect out of this brother. I mean, obviously, I figured he was gonna rap at some point, but nigga had me thinking. I was over here reminiscing and shit.
I didn't think he was gonna rap. Man, he threw me for a loop. He Say, no matter how slow that beat is, I'm gonna throw you a little rap.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make it work. And he made it work. We appreciate that.
He did.
Drop those comments.
Yeah.
Hit that like button if y'all like this video. Y'all stay in tune. If you're not tuned in, then you tuned out. But yeah, we're gonna stay tapping in with y'all, man. So keep that notification bell going. We're gonna get back to y'all real quick. To the next video, y'all.
I'll check you later.
Holla.
Bye.
Your body, boy, I'm addicted. Insisting commitment, predicted your intentions. I've waited too